Hey guys, it's me, Matsy. I got my socks and my sliders. I got my red wine. I got my notes. I got my phone. It's a fucking another Matsy Monday. Whoa, whoa. Wish it was Sunday. Fucking Sunday. Yeah. So there's this thing called the gig economy. And the gig economy is, it allows people to just earn money on their phones, on the fly, rather than having to go out and get jobs all the time like what we used to have to do. The gig economy is quite a new thing. It's something that a lot of people are taking advantage of, especially at the moment with lockdown, because it allows you to earn money from your phone. You know, like Airbnb, Uber. I can't remember exactly how it works with Uber. I think you've got to have a car that's a certain amount of years old and all this stuff. And basically, you can create your own little business and earn money on your terms. That's what the gig economy is. And it's all down to smartphones, which is amazing. It's brilliant. Because most traditional businesses, they're unreachable for most of us. Most people just can't start their own business. It's easy to go, oh, well, the way to not get furloughed or the way to not get sacked is to be your own boss. But how can you be your own boss if you ain't got 10, 20, 30 grand to start your own business up? Starting Santa's Secret Letter. I've got a business called Santa's Secret Letter, and it's just this like gift thing that explains to young kids that are the right age the truth about Santa. It's a nice little gift. It looks nice, but even that cost a few £1,000s after all the marketing and everything's been done. So it's difficult. It's expensive to start your own business. It's unreachable for, I'd say, 95% of the people minimum, and that's really why. Originally, why I got started doing in network marketing, because network marketing's it's risk-free, it's affordable for most people. I mean, most people will think nothing of spending 200 quid on a night out. Most people will have a bad weekend away and just write it off because we can afford a few hundred quid, where we can't afford a few £1,000s. You know, when you've got your own business, you've got inventories to think about, staff to think about, you've got employees, you've got problems, you've got economic problems, you've got COVIDs and all this kind of shit. And it's not easy. It's stressful, even for people who are in it. Now, a lot of people think that network marketing is a pyramid, or people have used this term, you know, pyramid scheme. People used to say it to me, is it a pyramid scheme? And really, all businesses are pyramids. Every single business is a pyramid. In my business, in our businesses that art network marketing, we're the top of the pyramid. And no one can become the top of the pyramid because we're the top of the pyramid. So we earn all the money. That's how it works when you're the top of the pyramid. The person who you work for is the top of the pyramid in your business. It's very, very simple. Now, the difference with network marketing is you start at the top and then you fill in the bottom. It works in a slightly different way. So you know, all businesses are pyramids, and there's this like kind of it might put people off even though they don't really understand why. That's where that's come from. The perception is that the person at the top makes all the money. That's not true. That's really not true. The person who owns your business at the top of that pyramid, they earn all the money. But you know, that's just how it is. But if you think about it, it's, as a business owner, you would think that the people who own businesses who you know, they're balling. You know, it looks like they're balling. And I can tell you now, yes, some months are great, but some months are stressful as fuck. And it really is, it can get really, really difficult. And all businesses, regardless of whether it's network marketing, whether it's traditional business, everything is sliced up in its commissions and how people earn money. And the best analogy I can give you is this. So imagine if you bought a strawberry. You buy some strawberries. Yo, who's that? Harry Wilkinson, easy lad. Johnny Summers, who else have we got? Harry Wilkinson, Joe Simpson, Faye Jones, Gareth Holmes. Hello, guys. Feel free to share. Why don't we share this? I never ask people to share. Why don't we share it? Because what we're doing in network marketing, Harry Wilkins is a network marketer. What we do in network marketing is helping other people to have a chance of earning money on their terms from their phone. That's what network marketing is about. So why not share it? Why not? So if you imagine buying a strawberry, okay, and you've bought that strawberry from Aldi. Now, who gets money for that strawberry? Think about it. The shop, because the shop's got overheads. The transportation, getting that strawberry to the shop. The factory that the strawberry got treated and washed and cleaned in and packaged. The overheads for the factory that it got treated in. The person who picked the strawberry. All of those people are earning bits of money from that strawberry or that punnet of strawberries that you bought. So it's not just the shop gets £1 for your punnet of strawberries. It's sliced up into commissions. And that's all what network marketing is. It works in exactly the same way, only it doesn't go to multiple different businesses. It goes to multiple different people like me, like you guys watching this, sat at home, sat on your phones, drinking wine, watching Netflix. That's the difference. That's literally the only difference. But the problem is with network marketing, it's fucking hard, right? It's very, very simple, but it's hard to do. Every business is really hard to actually do because it requires a better version of you. And most people aren't willing to change. You can stay who you are, but you just become a better a version of yourself. And one of the problems that network marketing has is you can see the end. So you can see the goal at the end, like it's clear. There's multiple stories and testimonials of people like you achieving ridiculous amounts of wealth and all this other amazing types of success. So you can see it. And when you don't get there as fast as you'd like, it's easy to become disgruntled. You know, there's a huge upside to it. There's a massive upside and very little low side. And this is why it attracts so many people. Also, because there's such a low barrier of entry. You know, it's a few hundred, like my business, it's 199 quid for a license fee. Okay, so that when I first got started, I didn't really have that kind of spare money lying around, but it's affordable. You know what I mean? People can afford new computer games. They can afford a new pair of jeans. It's a business that you can earn as much money as you want from. It's a low barrier of entry compared to traditional business. The problem with that is it leaves the door open for more shit to get through. So more people who are lazy get through, more people who bullshit get through, more people who lie get through. So yeah, it's amazing because more people do it and it's accessible for more people, but also it's accessible for more dickheads too. And unfortunately, they spoil it for everyone else. They fail or quit, and then it's easy to badmouth the business or the system or the industry because, you know, loads of other people have probably quit something similar because they ain't got the discipline to persevere through it either. And then they're just birds of a feather flock together, and it just becomes one big pity party, and none of them are doing anything. And, you know, you end up with people like me trying to explain that it's actually a good system. But anyway, right. So, more people than ever are getting started in network marketing. So I thought I'd do my top 5, what I think mistakes of getting started within the network marketing industry from what I've seen with my 5 years worth of experience. Okay, so number 1, thinking that it's sales rather than a business. Okay, so yes, there is an element of sales, but in any business that you ever own, no matter what business it is, there's an element of sales. We're all always selling. You know, I've had to sell my missus to, I don't know. I sold my missus to buy me a bottle of red wine next time she went shopping. I sell my kids to go to bed after I've finished doing this. We're always kind of selling, all right? But so it's not that much of a dirty word. People think of sales as sleazy salesmen tricking people into buying stuff. That's not necessarily true. But what network marketing is, it's a business and it's not sales. And just to sort of give it a bit more clarity, people who are introverted, I would say, have an even more of an advantage in the network marketing industry because it's about being a real and normal person. And I often get, oh, but, you know, Matt, you're really confident and you can talk on videos and, you know, you can explain this stuff really well and I can't. And I say, no, that works against me because people think that that's what you've got to be like. And that's bollocks. You have to just be a normal person and be able to send someone a link to some information. That's literally all you've got to be able to do. There's people from all walks of life that have had all kinds of success in network marketing, not just the really extroverted, sharp, salesy kind of people, all right? So thinking it's sales instead of treating it as what it is, which is a business. So there's all kinds of more, you've got to be much more disciplined and consistent, like when you're in a business. Mistake number 2, taking advice from the wrong people. All right, so I'm a firefighter. I've been a firefighter for 20 years. Now, I wouldn't take advice from anyone who's not in the fire service. And I wouldn't take advice from someone who's been in the fire service and then quit after a couple of years either, because they just don't know as much as me. I would go to someone who's been where I've been, who's got at least 20 years experience or at least a decent amount and maybe at a higher rank than me. I'd get quality information from people that I trust. So you know, what most people do, because we're so worried about what other people think, we get started in network marketing. Is it a pyramid scheme? Is it a pyramid scheme? Is it a scam? Is it a scam? Am I going to be able to do this? And all those questions that we have going through our heads. We go around asking people who have literally no idea, like we don't have any idea. So what you've got to do is go to someone for the information, or go to sources where the information is legit from people who've done it. Ideally a mentor or something like that. So taking advice from the wrong people is mistake number 2. Mistake number 3, not giving it enough time. There's a huge learning curve in anything. If you're gonna put yourself in a position where you're gonna earn maybe one day £20,000 a month, or even £5,000 a month. £5,000 a month is more than what most people in the entire country earn, right? So you're in a position to earn this kind of money. Do you think that you're going to be really successful after 2 or 3 years? You might be, and some people are, but what's more likely is you're going to have a long learning curve. If you've only got 2 brain cells like me, it takes a while to pick things up. So just expect a relatively long journey. It takes a doctor about 6 or 7 years before they're in a position to earn 40 or 50 grand a year. Do you know? So what makes you think that starting a network marketing business, just because you know that there's millionaires within the industry, is gonna make you like that after you've been doing it for 3 or 4 months? There's a long learning curve. It takes time. And so, you know, we all start at different points. Some of us might be really far back and behind, and you know, we might need to improve on his interpersonal skills. We might need to improve on his sales skills. We might not even know how to add up. Well, then you've got a little bit more development to do than someone who knows how to do that stuff already, aren't you? Simple. It's just pure common sense. So allow yourself the time to learn the skills in order to do it. But what's beauty about network marketing is the skills that you learn within the industry, you can pretty much take to any other walk of life. You know, you can probably walk into almost any job. Just because you just get so good at bullshitting like I am. So mistake number 4, not following the proven system. What is a system? Okay, so if you imagine buying a McDonald's franchise, you might be the best at making beef burgers in the entire world, but you are following McDonald's system. McDonald's have got an amazing system, and that's the reason why they're so successful. You go into a McDonald's in Kazakhstan, if they've got them there, I presume they will, and you know where the toilets are. You know what they sell. You go in the McDonald's in Japan, same. You know what kind of stuff they're going to wear. You know the procedure and where to queue, because it's a simple to follow system. So as a business owner, you need to follow the simple to follow system. You can try all you want to do it your own way, which is fine, and we all do it to a certain extent. That's our ego thinking, I know how to do it better than these, but there's a simple system for a reason. And if you follow the simple system, you'll have success. How long do you follow the simple system for? As long as it fucking takes. You might not be in a position to earn that kind of money yet, so just keep going and don't quit. And then finally, number 5 of the 5 reasons, 5 mistakes that people make when they start an online business is they don't work on themselves. We all, if we were good enough already, if who you are was good enough to become highly successful already, then you'd already be successful, wouldn't you? So you have to improve. You know, just learning in any way that you can, just learning how to become a better communicator, watching YouTube videos, books, audios, just 10 minutes worth of personal development a day can absolutely revolutionize your entire life. You level up, you don't change who you are, you just become a better version of who you are, that's all. And through those 5 things, treating it like a business, taking advice from the right kind of people, expect it to be a long journey. If it's a quick journey, then brilliant, but expect it to be like a marathon. Follow the system that's already been followed by hundreds or thousands of other people and work on yourself. Doing those 5 things, I'm sure whatever business that you decide to start or join, you will have success. The reason why people don't typically join my network marketing company, and I'm sure anyone who's in network marketing watching or listening to this would agree, is because they can't afford the few £100 to get started. Whatever the company puts the startup cost at, I mean, a couple of £100. If you can't afford a couple of £100, what are you doing with your life as an adult and you ain't got a couple of £100 spare? In fact, I know people who will literally waste £200 on a Friday night on drugs in a pub. You know, so I don't think having a couple of £100, I don't think the money's, it's more like what I actually believe the reason why people don't get started in is because they're too worried about what their friends think. They're either too egotistical because they've already got a business and they don't want to look like someone who's starting from zero. Right, so that's one. That's person number 1 who's already relatively successful, or person number 2 who's not successful already. They're worried about what their friends think because they'd rather take the opinion of their friends because the validation from their friends is so important to them that they'd rather listen to the opinion of their friends than they put it higher than their own prospect of having freedom. Literally, they will put their friends' opinions above their own freedom. And those are the reasons why people don't typically get started. It's got fuck all to do with money, really. It's all to do with ego. So guys, look, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you want any information, send me a message. Promise I won't try and sell you anything. And thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys, if you made it this far. I love you. Listen, hang in there, all right? You're doing great. Love you. Bye.